Data analysis and measures of central tendency. If you need to pause the video so that you can take notes, just press pause, take the notes that you need, and then press play to continue watching the video. Measures of central tendency help us to analyze data and identify trends. They help us to make sense of the data. We can make comparisons and draw conclusions by using these measures to compare sets of data. Measures of central tendency include mean, median, mode, and range. When evaluating measures of central tendency, we should be aware of any outliers, values that vary greatly from the next biggest or smallest value in the list. We will look at each one of these things individually. Let's start with range. The range refers to the difference between the biggest and the smallest values in a list of values. For example, we can look at a list of grades that Fran earned during the third quarter. The smallest value in this list is 76, and the largest value is 100. Therefore, the range is 100 minus 76, which equals 24. Range is used with other measures of central tendency to analyze and interpret data. Let's talk about mean. Mean is simply the average of a set of numbers. Find the mean, or average, by adding up the numbers in the set and then dividing the sum by the total number of numbers in the set. Teachers find your grade for the quarter by averaging or finding the mean of all your grades for the quarter. Let's look at Fran's grades again. We can find the average of her third quarter grades by adding up all of the grades in the list. They add up to 1,061, and then dividing that sum by the number of grades in the list, which is 12. 1,061 divided by 12 equals 88. Fran's average is 88. Now it's your turn. A group of friends went to an apple orchard to pick apples. Each bucket of apples was weighed. The weights of the buckets in pounds were 10, 8, 8, 8, 6, 10, 7, 6, and 9. Find the range and the mean, or average, of the buckets. Pause the video now so that you can do this example. Let's talk about median. Median is the midpoint in a set of numbers. Half the numbers fall below the median, and half fall above the median. To find the median, you must place the numbers in order from least to greatest. If your list has an even number of data points, find the middle two numbers and average them. Let's look at an example. Find the median in this list of test scores. Notice that this list of scores is ordered from least to greatest. The median is the number that is the midpoint between all of the values in the list. In this example, 85 is the median because there are 7 scores below it and 7 scores above it. Let's look at another example. Find the median in this list of test scores. Notice that this list has an even number of numbers. In this case, find the middle two numbers and average them. 85 and 86 are the middle two numbers. there are the same number of values below 85 and above 86. To find the median in this example, we will add the middle two numbers and then divide the sum by 2. The median is 85.5. Now you try. Find the median in this list of test scores. Pause the video while you solve the problem. Remember, you must put the values in order from least to greatest before you find the median. Sometimes finding the median and mean of a set of data can help you analyze the data. Let's look at this list of values. The median of this set of data is 84. The mean of this set of data is 83.4. When the mean and the median are close to each other, the data is consistent, and we can draw conclusions about what the data tells us. Sometimes finding the median and mean of a set of data can help you analyze the data. This set is almost exactly the same as the one before it, with one exception. In this set, the first number is 0 instead of 65. The median stays the same because we have the same number of values in our list. The median of this set of data is still 84. But let's look at the mean of this set of data. The mean of this set of data is 79. When there is a big difference between the median and the mean, it's a clue that there might be something inconsistent about the data. In this instance, we might have a statistical outlier, or a number that is not consistent with the rest of the values in our list. You may decide to omit outliers when analyzing your data to get more accurate results. You may want to pause the video and take notes on this slide. Now you try. Find the mean and median in this list of test scores. Is there an outlier? How would the mean and median change if you omit the outlier? This problem is asking you to do two things. It is asking you to find the mean and median of the list of test scores. Next, it is asking you how your mean and median would change if you omit the outlier. Now let's look at mode. The mode is the number that occurs most often. A list of numbers can have one mode, more than one mode, or no mode. When there is no mode, write no mode, not 0. Let's look at this example. In example 1, we have two modes, 100 and 95. Notice that the values 100 and 95 both appear twice. In example 2, we have one mode, 81. Only the number 81 appears more than once. In example 3, there is no mode. There is no value in the list in example 3 that is repeated more than once. How do I know which measure of central tendency to use? Use the mean to describe the middle of a set of data that does not have an outlier. The advantages to finding the mean are that it is a very popular measure in fields such as business, engineering, and computer science. It is unique. There is only one answer. And it is useful when comparing sets of data. A disadvantage to using the mean is that it is affected by extreme values or outliers. You should pause the video and record this information in your notes. Use the median to describe the middle of a set of data that does have an outlier. The advantages to using median are that extreme values or outliers do not affect the median as strongly as they do the mean. The median can be useful when comparing sets of data, and it is unique. There is only one answer. A disadvantage to using median is that it just isn't used as much as mean is. You may want to pause the video and record this information in your notes. What about mode? Use the mode when the data is non-numeric or when asked to choose the most popular item. This could be useful when you are looking at a dot plot. An advantage to using mode is that extreme values or outliers do not affect the mode. The disadvantages are that it's not as popular or widely used as mean and median. It's not necessarily unique. There may be more than one answer. When no values repeat in the dataset, the mode is every value and is useless. When there is more than one mode, it is difficult to interpret and/or compare. You may want to pause the video and record this information in your notes. Practice your skills. Pause the video and try these practice problems. When you are done working the problems, restart the video. The solutions are on the next slide. Here are the solutions to the Practice Your Skills problems. If you got an answer incorrect, please go back to your work and identify your error. What should you do if you need more help on mean, median, mode, range, and outliers? You can visit Khan Academy or LearnZillion and search for central tendency. If you go to Math is Fun, search mean, median, and mode individually. Finally, you can go to Purple Math and search mean, median, mode, and range.